Support for Radio Friends comes from Columbia Healthy Smiles, the dental office of husband and wife team Dr. Batson and Dr. Abe, offering comprehensive and customized care to patients of all ages. Learn more by calling 573-721-9039 or online at www.columbiahealthysmiles.com. And welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, September the 30th. Good to have you here. We're going to talk about local businesses today, and we have two brand new, we can call them startup businesses. And we start first of all with Chuck Cruz, Love Coffee. And this has come about because of Love Inc., right? Love Inc. is a not-for-profit helping people in the community. Love Coffee is trying to do the same thing.
Yes, I was on the Love Inc. board for a number of years and had coached Special Olympics for a long period of time and took the idea of a local coffee shop that would be a 501c3 charity to Pat and Jane at Love Inc. And that's been 3 years ago. So it took us a couple of years to get off the ground, but now we're open and we are our own 501c3, but we are associated with Love Inc.
Yeah, so any profit that you make then goes to Love Inc.
That's part of the plan, yep.
Now you opened up in February,
right.
And you were open, what, a week or so, and then you had to close down.
Right. We did a small amount of carry out and some delivery, but really we were closed down.
So what do you say to people right now if they want to come in to get a cup of coffee, you've got all your own baked goods, and you know that you're helping a wonderful charity?
Right. So for me, when folks walk in, they'll immediately see one of our employees, and that almost always brightens everybody's day.
Yeah.
It's an interesting group, and they like to come to work, and they like to be there, and it's a fun atmosphere.
Yeah. Did you make everything from scratch?
We've got a baking operation down at the Senior Citizen Center, and we play a couple of veterans there also. So in addition to folks with special needs and barriers to employment, we've got some veterans that are working for us also.
How much are you hoping? I know right now this is a difficult time, so you're not really able, I wouldn't imagine you've been able to donate anything or give anything back to Love Inc. at this point. But once you get started and we get through this, how much are you hoping that you can make a difference in monetary giving back to Love Inc.?
It's hard to put a number on that, but it would certainly be in the thousands of dollars. But we do have some ground to make up based on where we're at now.
Yeah.
So, and we've been getting support from Love Inc. and others all along. So we're kind of a hybrid. We're a business. We're selling product, but we also are a charity. So people
Right.
can either come in and buy something from us, or we'd love to just get a straight up donation also.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Where are you located?
Right next to Bob McCosh on the Business Loop.
Okay. And you're open from when to when?
Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. In addition to that, we have this pop-up tent that we take around town and sell coffee and pastries in the morning.
Okay. So it's Love Coffee. Think of Love Inc. And whenever you go in, you're going to be, hopefully you're going to be helping Love Inc. out in the future when we start to really get up and moving again. Thank you, Chuck Cruz, for coming by, and best of luck to you. Okay, so you started in February. Now we've got another a new business owner here with us called the Basement Reef, and we're going to talk with him about the trials and tribulations of starting a local business right in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. Why did you decide to do this now?
Oh, well, I've always wanted to do something like this and bring an aquatic pet shop to Columbia, especially to downtown. And honestly, I just felt like the pandemic, as much as it brought some problems to a lot of businesses, it also presents some opportunities. And really, I just wanted some more control over my own working atmosphere, and it just felt like a good time to go for something and try and build something really cool that could exist in this community through the pandemic and beyond.
But obviously, you must have been planning this long before we knew that we were going to have a coronavirus pandemic. Or was it something that you had all at once a flash, I'm going to start a business. I don't care whether we've got a pandemic or not.
It was exactly that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the idea had always been
got
in
a
the
lot of
back of my
guts.
mind, but I didn't make the decision to go for it until after this all started.
So what are some of the main trials and tribulations of trying to start a brand new business when you got people that are staying home, not going out, and hanging on to money?
Well, that's exactly part of it. There's a noticeable reduced foot traffic, hesitancy for people to come out to public places. But I think that opening a business during all of this, we were able to think about some of that stuff from the inception, do some things like present a nice open floor plan where people can social distance a lot easier. And I think too that what we're selling matters. We do aquariums and indoor tropical plants. People are spending time at home. They're wanting to decorate and beautify their spaces. So I think that's something that can exist through this pandemic environment.
Do you have any regrets at all that you decided to do this right now?
I really don't. I think that this situation puts a lot of pressure on a lot of businesses, and the local businesses are going to be the ones to close first, and they're the ones that bring a lot of character and vibrancy to a town. So even if this doesn't work, I would love to say that I tried, and hopefully we can bring some vibrancy to downtown that can exist through the pandemic.
Okay, so what do you say to somebody that listening or watching today, and they have an idea in the back of their mind about, wow, I'd like to start a local business too. It's not as easy as it seems at first, is it?
Absolutely not. And right now you have to have a lot of extra patience. Every government agency you need to work with to open a business, every company that's going to be shipping you product, they all have their own issues and ways of dealing with it right now. And you have to have patience. You have to have a little bit of moderated expectations. But if you can take on the risk, I think it's something everyone should think about doing.
What's the biggest surprise that you have encountered that you were not expecting?
Honestly, it's how long everything is taking in the mail at the moment, which is super understandable given everything. But I've been involved in retail for a long time, and what typically you could get in a day or two now, like you might need a week to get it, and you have to really think about that.
That's the biggest surprise.
It really is.
What was the easiest part? Something that surprised you that it's a little bit easier than what you thought it was going to be?
People have been really, really great about being nice about the fact we're opening a business, really generous. Unfortunately, the pandemic made some other businesses close, but we were able to utilize some of their displays and counters and stuff like that and get some people to really help us out to build our shop out.
You're quite an entrepreneur.
I'm trying, really trying,
Okay.
Paul.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck. It's called the Basement Reef. Where are you located?
We are in the North Village Arts District, 110 North 10th Street. We face the Wabash bus station.
And you're open from when to when?
11 to 6 most days.
And somebody listening, they want to start a new business. What do you say to them in 2 words?
Give it a shot.
All right. That was it. Give it a try. Best of luck to you. All right. And love coffee. Continued success there too. We're out of time for today. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Something you'd like to hear us see. I'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.